Hello everybody and welcome to PokePVP, where we spectate Pokemon battles and get them through commentary. All of our battles are from PokeMMO. Play for free today at PokeMMO.com. No BS, just games. Now today we are doing episode 2, doing some battles, but first I noticed that we didn't really cover the rules that well in the first video, so we'll go ahead and we'll show the second. For the second one, we'll have them here. Now, these are all the rules, all the clauses. Evasion, moves which raise evasion will have no effect. Sleep, you may only sleep one of your opponent's Pokemon at a time. OHKO, or one-hit KO, though moves will have no effect. Unique species, you cannot enter with identical species in your party. Self-KO, if you faint your opponent's last Pokemon with a move that also fates your last Pokemon, it will not be a draw. Whoever had the move that fainted their Pokemon will lose. OP items such as King's Rock, Bright Powder, Lax Incense, Focus Band, and Quick Claw will not be permitted in the battlegrounds. So we are going to go ahead and kick it in here. We did have a new overlay if you haven't already noticed. We're going to be ever so improving as much as we possibly can, because I think that's what that's what we need. We need to always improve here. I got a couple emails, a couple of messages to me stating that they did like the channel, but there was some things that they didn't like, and I greatly appreciate any feedback that I have had, whether it have been through social media. A couple people have even approached me in person about it. Some of my close friends, so hopefully we know we at least fixed the audio a little bit, as we are currently looking for any matches as we're getting around that will start in 5 seconds here, so should hopefully be able to jump right into a game here, and yes, we are going to do it right now. Alright, here we are into our first Pokemon battle. It'll be StreetWorkout versus Usir, or Usir, however you want to call it, but both are starting with their first Pokemon. Flygon will be the pick for Usir, and for StreetWorkout will be the Typhlosion. Now look for both of these trainers to be stocked full of leftovers for their Pokemon, as now we have a Fortress who will be sent out in place of the Typhlosion. As we see, Flygon will do a bit of damage into the Fortress here, and Usir will come back. Metagross will be the second Pokemon sent out. So spikes to inflict future damage due to a lot of switching out. Meteor Mash will do a tiny bit of damage, but Metagross will have an attack raise. Spikes will be scattered again. It looks like, and leftovers will heal. Once again, Meteor Mash not very effective, but will do a bit of damage due to the increase of the attack from Metagross. Metagross has a crit, not very effective, but will be enough as StreetWorkout will lose his first Pokemon as Usir's. Metagross will have another attack raise. This is going to be very interesting as Typhlosion will get sent back out here. Eruption will be the first move, and it is super effective. Metagross, thanks for coming. See you later. Both are now down to 5. So will we see the Flygon sent back out? Yes, we will. So Usir will not show very much, as we now have Gyarados get sent out here. Usir will use, the Usir's attack fell. Earthquake does not hit Gyarados, and will head up and send out Lapras. So Lapras will take a bit of damage here. So we have 2 water types, obviously a dragon type. Surf not effective due to the absorb. Will actually heal themselves again, as now we have Chansey coming out. Lapras will use Thunderbolt. Nothing really going to happen here. This Chansey, very defensive build, as now Flygon will get sent back out. We are on turn number 10, 2.5 minutes into the game, and each trainer have lost 1 Pokemon each. as now Chansey will get traded in for Gyarados. So Gyarados Intimidate will affect Usir's Flygon. Superpower will be the crit hit, but not very effective, but still almost takes him down to half health as the attack will now raise back up, almost negating the Intimidate. And Lapras will get sent back out. Of course, a bit of damage as Earthquake will do some nice damage as Life Ball will take some damage onto Gyarados, and Gyarados will just finish it off with an Earthquake. So Lapras will be falling down here. So Usir is back to the Flygon, not really wanting to show what he's got. Usir down to 4 Pokemon will use Thunder Punch, and Gyarados will fall. So both of these trainers just trading back and forth the damage here. Each now with 4, and now a new one sent out, and it is Metagross himself for Street Workout. And Pursuit will do a lot of damage as now Swampert will get sent out in place. Looks like he's getting ready to do a dab or something. But already a bit of damage coming out here as now we have another send out, the Chansey. So every Pokemon has been shown but one. It's going to be really hard to get through this Chansey, although Earthquake did a lot of damage. Earthquake again will take him into the red. Here comes Seismic Toss. Not a lot of damage will be done. Usir could end it right here. Yes, it'll be a crit. And Chansey will fall. This is a very fast battle. 18 minutes in as now Typhlosion gets sent out. Oh, Hidden Power will take him out. So once again, trading back and forth, as now we have Aerodactyl that will get sent out. So each trainer with 3 Pokemon, as now Rock Slide will hit Typhlosion. These are just trading back and forth, 20 turns in, and 2 Pokemon down. Metagross, still that pocket pick left. And there's Rock Slide, not very effective. And here comes the Thunder Punch. Will hit Aerodactyl. It is super effective, and now Aerodactyl goes down. So now each trainer with 2 Pokemon, as Flygon will get sent back out. Here comes the last pick. It is Blaziken. So Blaziken, super effective. See you later. That was not exactly the best trade out here, as now all they have left is the Metagross, as Usir will now use Earthquake. Super effective, kind of caught Street Workout in a bad place. And that will go down, 2 Pokemon surviving, as Usir will defeat Street Workout here. So congratulations on the victory. That was a very fast battle. We normally don't get battles this that fast. So we're going to go ahead and jump into another game here. Alright, we're going to get into the start here. It'll be WakeAndBaconz versus Kirtahs, but we're just going to say Kurt. We're just going to call him Kurt. Alright, so we see WakeAndBaconz. We're going to call him Wake, with the Metagross, Kirtahs. We'll just call him Kurt. Let's send out now Skarmory. So Skarmory will come out. Not a lot of damage coming in. Of course, trying to match type with type to see whose type is strongest. Say that 10 times fast. As now Thunder Punch will come in, and it is super effective, not dealing enough damage. So spikes will get laid out. These guys are coming out rapid fast here. Another Thunder Punch will send Skarmory, I'm assuming, to red, just barely into the tick of red. And here comes a counter. So a lot of damage into the Metagross now, so very nicely played by Kurt. So both have a very low start on their first Pokemon, and now Kingdra will get swapped out here for Kirtahs. And here comes the Thunder Punch. Will do a bit of damage, but nothing really too severe. We'll heal it right back up with the leftovers. Okay, we are here at turn number 5, about a minute and a half in. Still on a stalemate already. Kirtahs has been shown 3 Pokemon already in the first 5 turns. So kind of showing his hand early, as WakeAndBaconz will have kind of that element of surprise, trying to show as little as possible. Most of these trainers do have that one pocket pick that no one really expects. So we will see just how much Kurt will have to show as Dragon Dance will get used, and there goes the increase in the stats. The attack and the speed will both raise. And of course leftovers for both of them, so both of them getting a little hungry on the side of waiting for the trainers to decide what to do next. And Kingdra will use Waterfall, and we'll finish off the Metagross. So WakeAndBaconz. They're trying to catch us with that. We'll lose his first Pokemon, so now who will he show next? Still waiting to see who can deal with that Kingdra. Of course, the Alakazam and the Skarmory. Taking a lot of time to really debate what he should send out next, trying to plan himself for the macro game as opposed to just the micro. He does have an advantage, WakeAndBaconz does, because he has already seen a lot of what Kirtahs has. Already half the party. This Kingdra is very strong, is particularly weak. At the moment, just barely sitting over half health. WakeAndBaconz has 1 minute and 18 seconds left. Not sure if he's either AFK or if he's just kind of taking a long time to predict what he's going to do himself. To deal with this Kingdra and deal with this lineup that he's already seen. 1 minute to go for WakeAndBaconz. Maybe he's disconnected. Maybe he decided he's just gonna make Kirtahs wait the whole 3 minutes. Who knows? We're kind of running out of things to talk about. There hasn't been too much going on here, except for the fact that Metagross, the combination swap of Alakazam, Kingdra, and Skarmory, the trio team was able to take down Metagross. He's down to 30 seconds. Okay, he is back, and we'll be sending out a Dusclops. So we have Dusclops versus Kingdra, as Kingdra will use Dragon Dance. The attack and speed will increase. We'll see what WakeAndBaconz kind of has. We'll be using Will-O-Wisp. So the Kingdra burn, not a lot, but it does do a little bit of damage. It's kind of funny, how do you burn a water type? I guess he's Dragon mostly, but now again with the Dragon Dance, he's looking for the big power shot on Dusclops here. Nightshade will be the choice, and we'll get him down to the red. Leftovers, of course, across the board. I don't even know why we're even mentioning leftovers. It's almost standard for every trainer to have it at this point. So we will see here WakeAndBaconz. There's not very much time to really debate what you gotta do, but it is interesting seeing the Dusclops. On the first episode, we did not see the Dusclops, as we will see rest and all that hard work. That Kingdra is now back to full health. Here is the Nightshade doing a nice chunk of damage, but just when WakeAndBaconz thought he had Kirtahs, Kingdra down, well, didn't quite happen here. He's already asleep, so you cannot burn a target once he's asleep. So Kingdra going into that rest. Now awake, we'll use the waterfall. Remember, does have the increase in attack, takes it under half health, as now Will-O-Wisp will burn the Kingdra. Just add a little tick of damage here. Obviously, advantage for Kingdra as far as health. So that Dragon Dance, third time he's used that, so it's a third increase on the attack and the speed. Kirtahs is really looking to ride Kingdra. As now, oh man. Alright, Dusclops will sleep. So, I will, please, for the love of everything. Okay, he's just going to use Dragon Dance. I was hoping he wasn't going to rest too. We were just going to have two sleeping Pokemon. That's not really any intense battle, but we'll take this time to get that Dragon Dance up more. Looking to... Oh, I forgot about Sleep Talk. Will-O-Wisp will not burn, obviously, because it's already burned. So, kind of a wasted turn there. Oh no, this is what we feared. Oh no. Both trainers. Oh. As we will see everybody asleep here. You know what, maybe we'll just go take a nap ourselves. We won't have to worry about anything. So, WakeAndBaconz, no Pokemon fainted on turn 16, as now Alakazam will get sent out in place of the sleeping Dusclops. Obviously, we'll get a free send out to Kingdra being asleep, so we'll see what WakeAndBaconz really has here. Both have shown 3 Pokemon so far, as Alakazam will use the Encore. And Kingdra is awake, and will get sent right back. Nope, will fail. Very smart move from WakeAndBaconz. Very smart move. And Kingdra looks like will go back asleep here. So this will be a good chance for the Alakazam to really just rain down the damage. The Life Ball will end here, as Kingdra will fall, it looks like. And the next turn, WakeAndBaconz really used that rest to his advantage with Encore, as Kingdra is fast asleep and will be another Psychic to take out the Kingdra. Both trainers down 1 Pokemon apiece. That was actually one of the more strategic moves I have seen in the spectates from WakeAndBaconz here. As now we have a dual Alakazam matchup. Which one is stronger? Now, a lot of these players not very familiar with. I'm sure as the series goes on, we'll be able to tell who is who. As we can see now, WakeAndBaconz Alakazam will fall, and he will send out an Aerodactyl. So Aerodactyl versus an Alakazam. Like I was saying, we don't know these players, so hopefully as the video goes on, we will find out just how these trainers will work, as Skarmory gets sent out in a Rock Slide. See you later, Skarmory, as now we have Venusaur, or Plantoise, as Kirtahs has named his Pokemon. So, trying to use a disadvantage, but he's not falling for it, as Dusclops. The sleeping Dusclops will get sent right back out. Oh, Sleep Powder. WakeAndBaconz really predicting well what Kirtahs is going to do. So Kirtahs, will miss the Leech Seed. There's the Wake Up and Sleep Talk, but it fails. Didn't exactly predict that well himself. As Leech Seed will come out, just try to give Venusaur a little bit of sustainability, as now the Will-O-Wisp will burn and take out a tiny bit of damage here, but it's going to get healed back up from the Leech Seed. They believe next turn. Of course, the leftovers as well, so it's going to take a lot to really get down this Venusaur. Alright, Giga Drain will be used. Take a little bit out of the Dusclops, not really too much, as the burn will kind of get negated due to the double healing effects here. As we are now on turn 27, just hitting 11 minutes in. Both trainers have lost 2 Pokemon, so we got a good one. I actually recorded a video earlier, and it was just a straight 6-0 stomp. It was insane. Might put it up, might not. The only thing that kind of bummed out about that video, it was a very good video. However, we got disconnected through the client itself. as we will see WakeAndBaconz now send Aerodactyl back out, so Giga Drain will do a nice bit of damage here. It's going to be really hard to take out this Venusaur because he has so many different ways to heal, through Giga Drain, through Leech Seed, through Leftovers. It's going to be very hard to take him out. His Rock Slide will do a lot of damage, but Sleep Powder will not hit. So now it's a very tough decision. What do we do here? We're going to Rock Slide, and that pesky Venusaur will fall. So Kirtahs is down to 3, as there's 4 is Milotic will get sent out here. Milotic, Tomato, Bacon, no, that's not how it goes. Okay. So we will see here, obviously, trying to use a little bit of it. Okay, never mind. We're just going to have a new matchup here, as it is going to be Dusclops versus Milo or Milotic. We're just going to call it a Milotic, as Surf will do quite a hefty bit of damage. But of course, the leftovers. Okay. Send Alakazam back out here, so we got Ghost versus Psychic. Obviously, trying to use a bit of that to an advantage. We're going to see what Alakazam can do to the sleeping Dusclops. We'll use Psychic. Oh, we'll take it to half health here. Dusclops is kind of at the mercy. Sleep Talk. Oh, we'll get a Nightshade through, so a nice chunk of damage. One more Psychic should be able to do the trick, and Dusclops will fall. So now each trainer is down to 3, with WakeAndBaconz sending his Gyarados out. So one pick has left to be unseen from both trainers. We will see all 6 for at least one of them. So we will find out what that last Pokemon will be, as we are now on turn 34. We are 13, now 14 minutes in, as now we will find out that last Pokemon is Breloom. Will be sent out here. So welcome Breloom to the fight, as now Gyarados will have the Dragon Dance with the attack and the speed increase. Gyarados, a very powerful Pokemon, as Waterfall will come out. Not very effective, but will do half the damage. Oh boy, he gets a crit here on the Bullet Seed, and that will take out the Gyarados. So it is 3 Pokemon to 2 in favor of Kirtahs, as now Aerodactyl will get sent out. And the Mach Punch will come out, as Aerodactyl will take a bit of damage. Rock Slide will not be enough to take out, so this could be very pivotal, as we will see the Mach Punch will come out and Aerodactyl will fall. Breloom hanging on with just a tick of health left. We'll see what WakeAndBaconz' last Pokemon is, and it will be Swampert as his final pick. Spikes will take a bit of damage here. Bullet Seed, if he's faster, we'll be able to get that off. I know Breloom will use the Spore, and Swampert will fall asleep, so kind of at the mercy here. We will see if we'll see a swap out from Kirtahs or not. Nope, it'll be the Bullet Seed, and it is super effective, and that will be it. And Kirtahs will take the win over WakeAndBaconz. So a very fantastic game between those two. That's all we're going to do here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for checking out this video. If you liked it, like the content, feel free to like and comment. It really helps the page out. Also, feel free to subscribe as well. Down in the comments, if you could, please, leave some feedback for us. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, doesn't matter. Criticism is criticism. Also, feel free to message me on YouTube if you'd like to. Once again, all of that is all greatly appreciated. We thank you once again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.